YouTube. I don't usually do this, so I'm not good at this. But I just got a package from Source BMX. This is a mission deploy Freecoaster wheel. I'm about to show y'all how to set it up. First, what you're gonna need is tools. I got this Kink BMX setup. Kink sponsor me. You heard me? Kink setup. You're gonna need a ratchet. You heard me? A 17 and an extension, depending on what millimeters your axles is, and a tire level. And I don't know if this wheel comes with a rim strip, so I may or may not need to finesse this rim strip off, but I gotta take my pegs off first. So we about to start doing that. We're gonna get these pegs taken off of this old wheel. This is an old Odyssey something wheel. I don't know what this is, but this is a cassette, and this shit been passed around the game like an Eskimo hook. Whenever y'all sponsor me, send me some complete wheels and Odyssey. Somebody. Two of these tools. When you're trying to get this off, you're gonna have to hold the axle with one hand nice and tight, and then spin this side. If not, it's just gonna keep spinning forever. So make sure y'all put this side down while you turn on this side to get your peg up. Alright, that's it. We put the wheel down, and now we unbox the wheel. This was $95 on Source BMX on sale. The original price was $179. $95 Freecoaster, you can't really beat that. Come on. This is the wheel fresh out the box. Freecoaster. It's quiet. I don't know what this is, but I was right. I don't know how I'm about to get this rim strip off. Last time I think I used the dunk tag. This time I don't think I have the dunk tag. Let's hook it up with 2 stickers. See, alright, yeah, I gotta get this rim strip off. Definitely gonna need a utensil or something, so I'll pause the video and be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got some toothpicks. I doubt this is gonna work, but like my strat is you really just gotta find like the valve stem hole right here, and you gotta try to like push the strip over the top of the valve stem halfway like this, so like the strip's like halfway over the valve stem cover thing, so like you could, this is how I did it last time, I don't know, and then you gotta kind of push it up from the bottom right here. Yup, see, I moved the thing already, or maybe you could really just get it straight from the valve stem right here. You don't want to poke a hole through it or like slice it and shit like that. But see, like you gotta push it up through the other way. I don't know how get this shit off the last time, but I fucking used this strip on like 3 different rims. And now I don't remember how to get this jump on. Alright, look, you see I'm poking it through the bottom, and it's almost through the surface at the top. We're gonna hold that one right there and press from another direction with another one. I'm probably making this way harder than what it has to be, but I ain't got shit, cause this is if you don't got nothing. See, look, with 2 toothpicks, I got this shit over the rim. Push it from the bottom through the valve stem hole. Now you just need something firm to kind of grab it. I'm gonna try to use another one to get over the top onto this side right here, like a tire lever. All right, boom. Well, fuck all that shit. Look, we got a grip of it. We got a firm, nice grip of the rim strip. Now you want to pull over the rim like this. And then you want to turn it around and push all the way around evenly, so you don't fuck up your rim strip. You don't want to fucking that shit to break. You gotta be extra careful by like the valve stem part too. We're getting the strip up and over. Ah, alright, it's off. Now, this is just the easy part, I ain't gonna lie. I always have trouble getting the tube on. Now this shit just slides on like butter. Get the valve stem hole, find the valve stem hole on the wheel right here, match it up, line it up, and then you just put the rim strip on. Easy money. Easy money. Slides on like butter. See, nice and lined up. There we go. Shout out to Cinema. Cinema sponsor me. Anybody that's willing to give away free bike shit, sponsor me. Okay. Hell yeah. Alright. Now you got your tire and your tube. Some people use no air in a tube. I like to leave a little bit of air in my tube. This is a little bit too much. Just enough to where it's blowed up a little bit. This is blowed up a little bit too much though. So we're gonna let some air out of the tube. Alright, and then what I like to do, there's multiple different ways to do this. There's no wrong way to do it. As long as you get your tube in your tire and your tire on your rim without your shit popping, or you get an egg or anything, there's really no wrong way to do it. But what I do is I blow my tube up a little bit first, you heard me, and then I just evenly stick that bitch into the tire. This is the easiest way for me, and I still struggle. So now that it's in your tire, you take your wheel and you're gonna take the valve stem right here, and then you're gonna find the valve stem hole. Hold, let me angle y'all different for this part. Let me try to get y'all angled on the ground a little bit. So, all right, look. So you take your valve stem right here, and then I like to usually put my shit at the bottom, and then you find the hole, the valve stem hole on your wheel. Ooh, ooh. See, like, it might be time for me to get another rim strip. Always look at your stuff. I got a hole in my rim strip right here from one of my spokes. So maybe, maybe not. That might be an issue in the future. It might cause flats. I don't know. I don't care. I'm about to order a rim strip just in case, because I ain't got time. Once you stick the valve stem, oh, down here. Once you stick the valve stem into the hole like this, I'll grab it from the top, push down like that, and then you want to squeeze both sides and make sure both sides of the bead are inside the tire, like how it would usually look like if you ride your bike. I ain't gonna lie, this is the hardest part. You just gotta work your way around it, and you just gotta muscle milk this shit for real, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Cause some tires got extra beads, some don't, some is easy, some is not. Some people use a tire lever, some don't. And this is actually going on like butter. Wow, that's the easiest I ever. I promise you, this is not staged and nothing. That's the easiest that has ever went on for me. What the fuck? So I guess the less air you got in your tube, the easier. I don't know. This is a real worn out tire too. So fuck. Tire is not brand new. That make it a bit easier because it's easier to finagle it. You feel me? And now we almost home free. You feel me? We got the hardest part over with. Now you just slide your pegs on. Let me get my peg right here. And then you got extra 17s just in case you need it. From this point, you're gonna stick your 17 into your socket. You're gonna slide your peg on first. Then you're gonna stick your socket into your wheel. Hold your other side like before and twist it just a little bit. I'm gonna have to edit that. Alright. Look. The fucking thing blew the box. I don't know how much y'all missed. Look. You just take your screw off your axle, slide your peg on, stick your 17 into your socket, and then twist it up enough. Hold this side, twist it up enough until you got enough space to put it on your back, on your bike. I mean, fuck. You feel me? Take it off, check. That's enough space. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what side these washers are supposed to go on. You can really take them off if that's how you want to get down. I don't know. I'm going to put them closer towards the hub and then slide my wheel on because I don't know. But no, the fun part, you get to put your bike back together. Hell yeah. So now, like I say, you put the washers. Let me pull it. Actually, let me get y'all a little bit closer for this part. Get y'all in a different angle. Alright, so for this part, you're gonna want your washers closer to your hub. These little washers right here that's spinning. If you have them, some people don't. If you don't have a fucking panic attack. First, you wanna grab your chain, put it across your back peg like this. Get it lined up with your little mini sprocket, and then put your back wheel onto your bike. You feel me? See, it's looking like I might need to take this washer and put it on the other side. There we go, yep. Take the washer and spread it away from the hub, actually, my bad. What the fuck? Make sure your bars are straight. Sit your fat ass on the ground. Stick your foot. Oh, actually, no, don't do that. Put your back wheel back on your bike. If you pulled it off like a dickhead like me, take a chain, pull it through your tire, attach it back onto the big sprocket. Fine. Pull onto your back wheel, and whichever side you want to tighten up, whatever suits your fancy first. I don't really give a shit. It don't matter to me, because I really personally don't give a shit if my chain loose and tight. Especially now that I'm back on the Freecoaster. If you on the Freecoaster, I feel like it's going. Alright, I'm going to tighten my sprocket side first because this giving me trouble.